Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and today's video is a create with me, and I'm going to be using the Spring Blossoms Curated Bead Box subscription that I just got the other day. I love every color in there, and I have been playing with the beads and rearranging them and coming up with all kinds of fun designs. But I remembered I had this dress with all these beautiful colors in it, and that's pretty much what is in the subscription box. So I'm going to make a necklace to go with this dress. So let's see, we have orange. So these blossoms that were in the box definitely will be part of that necklace. And there's also pink. And then we have green. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use those green beads, the bumpy beads. I think that'll be pretty. And we've got this turquoise here. And remember that Caribbean blue strand? I think that's going to be really pretty. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, we've got the white. So I think that milky color bead will look good. And I want to go ahead and use these squash blossoms too. And anyway, let's just play around and see what we can come up with. Now, even though my dress doesn't have any yellow in it, I want to try to maybe incorporate yellow. I don't know if that'll be possible. And these beads were just really beautiful too. Everything in here was just so gorgeous. All right, let's set all this aside. I'm going to first work with these guys and kind of lay them out like this. This will be the middle of the necklace here. And I don't think I want the orange and the pink together, so let's put that in the middle. And I don't know, I may put a drop of some sort, haven't decided. I don't think, let's see, where did that is too small. That will not look good. I could do something maybe like this. I'm thinking about some earrings. Okay, let's see. I looked at these white squash blossoms, and two of them have kind of pink. So I think I'm going to use those for earrings, which actually you could drop the feather off of those, and that would look really good. I will need some spacer beads, though, to maybe go at the top, and then maybe do a messy wrap. I don't think I would add anything else to that. I kind of want those to be simple. But going off this design, I could, let's see what we have here. I could drop another one of these or back up. That, even though it's not an exact match, I could use that. And then dangle, let's see, let me move these up. Dangle this, I could do that, because it would be, they would look kind of alike. I don't know, I have to play around with this a little bit. I really wanted yellow in here, but I think I'm going to stick with the white since I'm trying to match this dress. There is no yellow. We have this green, but no yellow. I think I may get rid of one of these because I want to make sure I have quite a few beads in here. So maybe I actually have another one of these in the mix. So because of that, I think I'll go ahead and let's see, which one do I want to get rid of? I noticed one of these was kind of funky looking. Well, maybe I'll keep the funky looking one because I could do earrings out of that. Well, actually, These both look funky, so we'll do that. Anyway, that way more of these beads will show up on here, because I don't want this to be a long necklace. I want this to be more up around my neck instead of down. I used to really like long necklaces, but I tend to get tangled up in them. So I haven't been wearing them a lot lately. All right, so we have that. And let's get all my loose beads. I've already cut some of them off. Get all these out. And let's just start putting them around. Let me put these in between here. Okay. And I think also what I'm going to do is I'll have just this will be around my neck, and then once it gets to where it's going behind my neck, I'm going to use chain instead of beads. Well, let me keep messing around here, and I'll come back with my finished layout. So this is what I've come up with so far, and I haven't decided. There's a couple things. I could make this like I'm going to make my earring and drop it down like this, or not use the feather and just put this in between. Something else too, I think I want to more combine my beads like this, which means I'll need one more over here. And if, as you notice, I put some spacers in there. But I like having these all together because they show up more. And maybe I'll switch them. Let's see which side I like the best. Whenever you make things like this, you just kind of have to go back and forth on stuff. I think I like this side better. And before I make a final decision on this, I'm going to go ahead and make my earrings and then actually lay it out to see if I like it better without the, let's see, smooth these over here just a little bit, enough to put that in the middle. So if I like it better like this, or if I like it better as a drop, because the way the beads are, I'm either going to have to do it this way, or I'm going to have to make it a drop if I want this on there. They give you everything you need in order to make a pair of earrings, but I'm going to save these because I'm actually going to do a loop on each side, and I'm just going to use my wire here instead. But like I said, they do give you everything you need in order to make your pieces. Now, as you noticed, I whipped out some of these. I'm not really for sure if I'm going to use them or not. I want this pair of earrings to be neutral. Okay. Let me go ahead and put these on. Okay. Wire's not cooperating here. There we go. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. I know I don't want to crack this bead, so there we go. So basically, I don't know, let's see. I can always change my mind. So let's make a loop here. I'm going to make a messy wrap. Don't forget to put my feather on there. I have done that before, very frustrating. And then just wrap this around any which way, since it is going to be a messy loop. And I'll tuck that down in a minute, but I just wanted to see if I wanted to keep this or not. So I'm kind of having a hard time deciding. So this is what it looks like with it, and this is what it looks like without it. I actually think I like it with it, even though I didn't want these to be that big, but I don't know. It needed something there, so I'm going to keep this. All right, I have it all wrapped. Let me stick it on here. Make sure I have it the way I want it. Guess it really doesn't matter, as long as it's laying flat and not cockeyed, which it's kind of being a little strange, so I'm going to have to, let's see. There we go. I really like these. They're very neutral. They do have a hint of pink to them, but I could wear these not only with that dress, but with a lot of other outfits that I have. So I think this is going to look really good, and even though I kind of really didn't want to use this feather because I wanted to make another pair of earrings, I think I'm going to use it. I think it's going to look really nice. This will be a shorter necklace, maybe like a 16.5 inch, and this will just drop a little bit down, and I think it will look really nice on the neckline. So let me get this strung up, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like on. So I was curious as to how it was going to lay, so I went ahead and strung them up. By the way, I am using the cording that they sent. These are a very big blessing. These are really nice to use so you don't lose the beads on your other end. Anyway, I don't like the way it's laying on my neck. For one thing, it's pretty heavy. These are pretty substantial beads. Also, it's going around and I don't see these. So I think I'm going to rearrange a little bit here. So here we go, we're all done. I love the way this came out. And I'm going to try it on for you with my dress on in just a little bit. But let me show you exactly what I did. So you remember I had 5 of these little squash blossom beads. But they were just a little bit too heavy. So I've got 3 of them. And I was going to make it like 3 in a row, but I didn't really like the way they were laying on my neck. They were kind of flipping. Plus the fact I wanted you to be able to see these beads more, and this was taking up enough room where this was going behind my neck. And I didn't use a whole lot of those silver spacer beads, but I did use some. And I used a crimp. I did the crimp. It's not a very good job. I'm going to have to wear this around the house to make sure it's not going to come apart. I am just not a good crimper. And I'll be honest with you, I usually don't like the way this looks. But I guess for a first time project using a crimper, that's not too awfully bad. But I think using those clamshell crimp beads, they just finish the piece off more. And I know a lot of people use those to cover these up, but to me it's just, why not just tie a couple of knots in the clamshell thing instead of doing that? It's just a lot easier. And I've been doing that 30 years or more, and I have yet for a piece to fall apart. Anyway, back to what we did here. I did go ahead and wire this up like I did the earrings and just did a drop. And here is the set. I may think about making me a bracelet too. I don't know. We'll have to see. But let me go put this on so you can see what it looks like with my dress. Before the big reveal, I wanted to show you all the beads I had left over, not to mention the findings. I'm definitely going to have to make myself a bracelet. But if you're interested in these very high quality beads, I have a coupon code for you, Flaming35. Use that. and you will get 35% off of your first box. Now, they're already very well priced at $20, which includes shipping for all these beads. And they're very high quality beads here. So you cannot go wrong. And this makes a great gift for yourself or a gift for somebody that you know. Anybody who is wanting to start making jewelry, this would be a great starter kit for them because it has everything you really need to make a piece. Anyway, let me go run and try my dress on for you with my jewelry. And this is what it looks like on with my dress. Perfect match. We've got the Caribbean blue, the turquoise, we've got the orange and the pink and the creamy whites. Earrings match just perfectly. A little bit of the green that we have in the dress. I love the way this turned out, and it is so fun to be able to put together a piece of jewelry, or two, or maybe even three, maybe I'll have to make me a bracelet, to go with an outfit that you wear all the time. Have you ever done that before? You should give it a try. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Create with me. Let me know what you think. And for more tips and creating fun, subscribe to my channel and ding that bell for notifications. Hope you give me a thumbs up. Mostly though, I hope y'all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.